Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Dr. Ghole. I'm a cosmetic dentist from Lahore, Pakistan, and I make educational, entertaining, and helpful content online. If you're a patient or a non-medical follower, this video is not for you, and you may want to check out my other vlogs and videos. So I posted this video about the DHA exam a while ago, and it got a really good response. And think of this video as a follow-up to that video. So let's say you have cleared your DHA exam and now you want to find a job in Dubai, or want to apply to a job in Dubai. What are the steps? The number one thing that you all need to know is that the DHA exam in itself is not a license to practice. So even when you clear the DHA exam, you are not licensed to practice. See, how it works in Dubai and Gulf is the employer who gives you the job is responsible for giving you the license. So if you have a license of, say, for example, Arizona dental practice, you can only work in Arizona dental practice and you cannot work anywhere else. Passing the DHA exam makes you eligible to practice dentistry in Dubai, but it does not give you a license to practice. So you have a certain amount of time, which is usually 1 year, in which you have to find a job, and that job will give you the license, and from that license you are able to practice in Dubai. Let's say you are unable to find a job in 1 year. Now your eligibility period has expired. Now you can either pay the DHA to extend the eligibility period for a further year, or you can just let it expire. So what happens is, a lot of employers take advantage of this situation. Now they know that you need the license within 1 year, otherwise your eligibility is going to expire. So what they do is they offer you no salary. They just want you to pay for your own license. They want to pay for your own visa. And this is not legal. But many employers exploit this situation, because this is how it happens in Gulf. In Dubai and most of the other Gulf countries, this is how the job in medical section works. If the employer is good, you just submit your documents, he will get you the license and he will get you the visa. He'll sponsor the visa for you. Now, I hope that this point is clear. This is a bit tricky, and I'm trying to make this as simple as I can. So think of it as by passing the exam, you get a token, and that token gets you the license. You need a person who is offering you a job who would take that token from you and in return give you the job. So what is the job market in Dubai like? So let me explain to you how jobs in dentistry work here in Pakistan and India and the subcontinent. There are hospital jobs, there are government jobs, there are military jobs, then there is private practice. In Dubai, I think the whole system is completely same. There are hospital jobs and government jobs, good paying jobs, and there is little or no hanky panky involved. The downside is, as it is in Pakistan and India, these hospital and government jobs are very few, competition is very tough, getting those jobs is very hard, especially for fresh graduates. You can get these jobs, but this is very hard, this is very far-fetched. So what happens is, most of the people, they just disregard this government part, because like they say, like most of the jobs are going to the locals and the foreigners, and so the people from subcontinent are left with the private clinic jobs. If you look how things work in Pakistan and India, most of the private practices, they do not pay their employees. They hire them on sharing basis. And this is how jobs in Dubai work as well. Most of the clinics won't offer you a fixed salary. They would just offer you 50% share or 50% commission out of the patients that you do. And this is, I guess, this is something which is easily available. And when I was there in Dubai, I got call from a lot of dental clinics who were offering me these kind of jobs where they wanted me to work on sharing basis. Then comes a different kind of job where the clinic gives you a basic pay, 5,000, 7,000 dirhams, and they ask you, like, you can earn 30% or 20% commission if you make this amount. If you make on the amount that you make more, there are different terms and commissions and shares and whatnot. And in private practice, things vary. But from my experience, anywhere from 5,000 dirhams to 15,000 dirhams. This is something which is being offered in private practices in Dubai. If you go in high-end dental practices, you get more jobs. If you try searching in low areas, mostly the jobs will be commission based, or you will get a very basic 5,000, 4,000 dirhams salary, and they would expect you to earn more and then get more, which is kind of fair on their part too. But there are some people who would take advantage of you, and they would just want you to work for them, and they will give you license afterwards and things like that. And I would not advise doing anything like that, because this puts you in danger. How to apply for a job in Dubai? It's not as easy as it seems. Firstly, you have to be in Dubai. If you're in Pakistan and India and you are applying for a job in Dubai, I think, in my opinion, this is a bad idea. I know from my dentistry point of view, maybe for medical officers or physiotherapists, the situation is different. But what I've seen and what I've experienced is, if you're not in Dubai, finding a job is pretty hard. Dubai is not that tech savvy, even though every technology is there and the city is absolutely amazing. The private practices and the whole government thing, the emails and then sending emails, connecting through technology, this thing does not work. So if you are in Dubai and you want to search for a job, open Google Maps, search for dental clinics or medical clinics, mark the clinics near your area, and in all the areas where you want to search, go door by door and ask them that you want to meet the HR manager, hand him over your CV, talk to them, and then come back. This is the best way to find a job in Dubai. If you want to sit at home, apply online, you can do that. I have gotten calls from many clinics from Indeed.com, but but the best thing that worked for me was going door to door, and I got an amazing offer just because I met the HR manager. I did not just put my CV on the reception. I met the HR manager. We talked for an hour. He took my exam. He actually asked me dental related questions. Then he arranged a meeting with the director of the clinic. So this is how things work there, and this is, in my opinion, the one way to find a job in Dubai. What you need to do is, after clearing your DHA exam, make sure your degrees are attested by the testing authorities in your country. For Pakistan, it is HEC, and then the UAE Embassy and Ministry of Foreign Affairs. We have to get our degrees and transcripts attested from these organizations. We also need our PMDC, the license, attested by Ministry of Foreign Affairs and UAE Embassy. These are the things which should be done before leaving for Dubai, because when you go there and when you apply for the job and the practice owner asks you for get your degrees attested, and you have the degrees which are not attested, you have to send those back to Pakistan or India, and it takes a lot of time. So make sure all of your documents are attested before you go to Dubai. When you are there, you will get a 3 months visa, tourist visa, or a job search visa. In those 3 months, you have to go door to door, mark all the clinics, make your multiple CVs according to the demands of the clinic. If the clinic wants a restorative dentist, if the clinic wants a pediatric general dentist, if a clinic wants a dentist with special interest in children, make your CV or construct your CV according to the demands of the practice owner. And your CV does matter a lot. Unfortunately, your nationality matters a lot too. So if you are from the subcontinent, they would not pay you higher. And I don't know why that is so in Gulf, but this is sad. So this is also something that most of the people struggle with when they're new. But still, what I would suggest you guys is, if you're getting anywhere around 5,000 dirhams and more, and you're single, you're not with family, you should take the job. You should improve your skills. You should get to know the dentistry in Dubai, and slowly find new jobs, get experience. Because experience gets you better jobs, and if you have UAE experience, you are going to get a good job. Next thing is, if you have degrees or diplomas or certifications from foreign countries like UK, Canada, or USA, you will be given better jobs if you know how to sell those degrees, diplomas, and courses. Because at the end of the day, you are going to work for a private practice, And if you are able to sell yourself to the patient, and if the practice owner sees value in it, like if the practice owner sees value in you, like if they hire you and you will bring more patients to them, they will hire you, they will give you your salary, they will negotiate with you. But if the practice owner just sees your CV and it's written MFDS, MDS, and all these things, and you are not able to sell your degrees to the practice owner, he won't see value in those degrees. I know many MDS people who are working as general dentists in Dubai. They are specialists, but the practice owner does not see any value in them. So if you are after finding a work in Dubai, you're not in government, you don't want to change policies, you don't want to raise voices. This is not your job. Your job is to find work, right? And you have to do in Rome as Romans do. You have to see how system works and how to conquer the system. And in my opinion, make a very good CV, improve your soft skills, know how to talk. You should know multiple languages. If you know Arabic, you definitely get a better job. If you know Russian, you get a better job. You need to bring value to the practice owner. If I am a practice owner in Dubai and I'm going to hire you for a job, I need to see that if I hire you, you are going to bring me more money. This is the mindset of all the business owners there, and this is what you have to conquer. You have to think like them, and you have to make them hire you. I have touched three topics in this video. Number one, passing the exam does not give you the license to practice in Dubai. You still need a job offer, you still need a job. Number two, in order to get a job, applying online is not enough. You have to be there and you have to go door to door. Number three, there are many people who will exploit you for your nationality, for your qualification, for your lack of experience. You need to think cleverly, you need to think like a businessman, and you need to think of ways of providing value to the person who's going to employ you. There are two more things. People will ask you to do illegal things. In my opinion, you should downright refuse. Things are very saturated in many countries. I guess they are saturated in my country as well. Getting a job is not easy. So things are same in Dubai as well. So if you're getting an opportunity, I think you should avail it. You should work hard and then climb the ladder to the top. The pay scale gets better if you're working hard, if you're providing value, if you're making a patient base. You will make a name for yourself, and slowly you will be able to get the dream job or the dream salary that you wish in Dubai. Another important thing that I would take my leave with: many young dentists want to go to Gulf and Dubai to earn quick buck and then return to their home countries, or to go to the European side or UK and USA. In my opinion, if you are coming to Dubai for a job, I'm not talking about other Gulf countries, but if you're coming to Dubai for a job, think long term. Think like 10 years. If you just want to practice there for 2 to 3 years, given the conditions and given how things are these days, I'm not sure if you're going to make enough money, because in 2 3 years uh, you'll just make enough to support yourself and your family. So if it's like you just want to work in Dubai for 1 year and leave to somewhere else, I'd rather advise you to stay in your own country, spend time in developing your skills, and then move to the other country, which is your final destination, instead of wasting your time in Dubai. Because in my opinion, these days Dubai is only for the people who are looking for it for long term, unless of course if you're lucky. I hope this video is useful for you guys, and I'll be back with more videos soon. I'm very sorry, there are a lot of requests about multiple other videos, residency and all the other things, and I am not getting time and the knowledge to publish those videos. But hopefully I will be back with more videos on dentistry in Dubai. Thank you, and if you like my content, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I'll be back with more videos. Goodbye.